Yo, what's up? This your boy Tay Biz from Tay Biz TV. Check this out. You all saw the thumbnail, and I was a little bit intrigued today. I ain't gonna lie. This is the 4th of July. Happy 4th to everybody. But I came across this video, man, that was on my algorithm. I don't know how I got there. But this is a video of Kayla Bumpus, and it's a video from her channel. And so I wanted to take a deep dive a little bit into this video because, and this is a reaction video. We're going to react to this, because I saw the video and I got a chance to be able to kind of rock with Kayla Bumpus's vibe. She dropped this video and she got about 1,000 or some odd subscribers, and I hope everybody go ahead and subscribe to her channel because I think she's going to be going live tomorrow or Friday at 6 o'clock. That's what she said. She said that she's going to go live at 6 o'clock on Friday on her channel. Her channel is Kayla Bumpus, basically her name. Getting the chance to get to know her a little bit, see how she come from like something to nothing, if you will, or leaving the DA's office as under Paul Howard, and then going into practice, for personal injury and criminal. But I wanted to show this video. I hope everybody likes this video and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, go ahead and do that right now. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Again, I'm a little fish in a big pond. You feel me? So I'm good. I'm good with it, man. We're gonna dissect a few things that she said too, because the way she thinks, I'm a person that I'm very, very intrigued by the way people think. I've always been this way. I don't know what it is about me, but I want to know the psyche of a person all the time because I'm very intrigued by how the human brain works in different people, in all of us. And I think we all have a uniqueness about us that we don't get a chance to exploit because society is always trying to drive a certain narrative to us, And so I definitely want to rock out with this video, and I want to know what your thoughts are in the comments too, and about Kayla Bumpus and what vibe you get from her. And maybe I'm missing something. If I mean, enlighten me if I'm seeing something that ain't right. If you know something that I don't know, let me know in the comments. I got you. Okay. I respect all comments. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this video real quick. Let's go.
Can you share a story about a time when you faced a major setback in your career and how you bounced back from it?
This is a tough question. I've been practicing for 7 years, which is like a toddler in the law field. And to this day, it's only been up for me. I can say I have grown over the last year and that I've been very blessed. God has really prepared me mentally to face any situation.
Okay. And how do you balance your work responsibilities with your personal life? Tell us what that look like.
I really don't believe in work-life balance. I say this because my work is my life, just like my kids are my life, my hobbies are my life, and I live them all, I love them all, and I do that together. I've learned how to navigate them accordingly and shift focus when it's needed.
That's very interesting. A lot of times we talk about a lot of times here in America, for sure, we have a work-life balance complex. I think the fact that she says she doesn't believe in it is kind of interesting because she just believes in compartmentalizing and shifting the attention to what needs to be attended to at the time. So she's 100% focused on that one thing. And then if something else needs her attention, she's going to be 100% focused on that. However, the work-life balance, I think she's referring to some type of self-care in a sense, that you got to have when it comes to being a professional or being in any job, period. You got to have some type of balance to yourself. So she was she was on point with that, I think. But work-life balance is quote unquote a concept and a thing. But at the same time, if you just handle your business and give everything the attention that it needs, then you'll be able to balance everything out on its own. You don't have to try to force the balance. It'll just happen on its own. So that's kind of dope.
That's awesome. Can you discuss a time when you had to make a difficult decision that impacted both your work and your personal life?
When I left the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, it was one of the toughest decisions I have made to date. I had no clue what God had in store for me, but I know that I could no longer work for anyone.
Okay, so just to be clear, she was under Paul Howard, not Fonnie Willis. So she left at the time where before Fonnie even became the DA over Fulton County. So just want to clarify that too.
At that time, I only had my son, Kingston, and I ended up moving back home with my parents. However, within 3 months, God had provided me with so many clients, so many resources, and once again, it's only been up since that day.
So again, back to your work life. How do you maintain a healthy work life while balancing and pursuing your own financial goals? Because I know being in this field, you probably have things that you desire. So tell us what that looks like.
They were asking some good
I
questions.
just remember to take deep breaths, take long naps, and how to step back, whether that be breaks from my phone or breaks from social media or even financial fasting. I just learned how to take care of me and my family while taking care of business.
She said financial fasting. I've never heard that before. Financial fasting. Okay. If y'all know about financial fasting, put us up in the comments real quick. But that's interesting. Financial fasting. In other words, disciplining yourself to not buy that thing you want to buy and fast from your finances is not spend all your money. That's kind of the way she worded that was kind of cool. But she said something about taking deep breaths and long naps. We're gonna get into that a little bit because I have a thought about that. Let's go.
Can you share a story about a significant accomplishment or milestone you have achieved in your career?
Well, last year I made Super Lawyers. I think that was pretty cool. And I also settled over $3 million in personal injury cases by myself.
How do you manage your time effectively to excel in both your professional and your personal endeavors?
I just do what I gotta do. It's that simple. I do what needs to be done, whether that takes an hour or a day, and I'm the queen of a to-do list. They really help me manage my time and tasks.
Can you discuss a time when you had to navigate a challenging social situation and how did you handle it?
Well, being a young Black woman attorney is full of social interactions. In my case, they've mostly been positive, but believe it or not, I have anxiety about social events, and a lot of times I'll know 80% of the people in the room and still be anxious to walk in. Over the years, I have learned how to manage this anxiety in these settings, and that has definitely catapulted me in my networking and relationship building.
Okay.
That's pretty dope. Social events can be, especially, listen, when you're trying to build something and whatever you're building, that networking is going to be a key piece to what you're building. If you have social event anxiety or and things of that nature where you're anxious about how to network or what people are going to think about your presentation or whatever, and I'm talking about the presentation of yourself. If you have that kind of anxiousness, and I think anxiety is more about anxiousness, right? When you have that anxiety, it will cause a bit of, I don't really want to be here. I'm just ready to go home. I'm nervous or I wonder what everybody's thinking and all that kind of stuff. And it goes into your mind like that. So to overcome that, really is almost like learning how to swim. You got to just keep doing it. You got to just keep going. You got to almost use it as a practice. Like you got to practice on outgrowing that anxiety by still going to those events, keep going to those social gatherings, keep networking, keep doing it, even though it's uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm uncomfortable in front of the camera. I really am. But my other channel that I have, the Mailroom Network, with me and my fellas, I was very, very nervous about starting the channel with them and doing this, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, okay, I think that what I have to offer is more valuable than my anxiety. So I'm going to discipline my anxiety by doing something that makes me uncomfortable and overcoming that thing. So that is very, very important when it comes to overcoming anxiety. The way you overcome it is you keep doing it. It's okay. you're uncomfortable, just keep doing it. You know, it's okay. You don't have to worry about anything or anybody else. Go for it. Whatever you're trying to do, just go for it. I'm a very like right now. I'm a small channel. I don't have 100 subscribers yet though. But it's gonna come, and that 100 gonna turn into 150. That 150 gonna turn into 2, 2 turn to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 7. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be monetized. I mean, I know that it's going to progress, but you got to start with something that's uncomfortable sometimes. So that's good that she overcame that, man. That's what's up.
How do you maintain a strong relationship with friends and family while pursuing your career ambitions?
That's easy. I just do it. I love my friends. I love my family. I spend a lot of time with them. They're so supportive of me. I love my man. He's so supportive of me, and he pushes me to be better.
She looked at him.
Can you
Look
share
at
a
okay, he
story
must have
about
been
a
there.
time when you had to overcome an obstacle in a romantic relationship and how you resolved
Well, I'm gonna just say this: my baby daddy is crazy. Next question.
it? How do you ensure that your social life remains vibrant and fulfilling?
Hold on, let's go back now. Let's go back a little bit. She done dropped a little bomb on us now. She done dropped a little. She done dropped a little. She got a crazy baby daddy. I mean, you know what? To be fair, man, that could be very dismissive. It depends on what crazy means to a person. I mean, if you don't understand a person, you call them crazy. That's dismissive. If you experience a person and they act crazy, and you know that it's crazy, based on your experience, you can give a fair assessment of how crazy that person is, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think that her saying that is not to be dismissive. It is to showcase the fact that she experienced him and he's a little bit on the cuckoo side. But is he on the cuckoo side? I don't know. We'll see.
With them, they're so supportive of me. I love my man. He's so supportive of me, and he pushes me to be better.
Damn.
Can you share a story about a time when you had to overcome an obstacle in a romantic relationship and how you resolved it?
Well, I'm gonna just say this: my baby daddy is crazy.
My baby
Next
daddy
question.
crazy. My baby daddy crazy.
How do you ensure that your social life remains vibrant and fulfilling amidst your busy schedule?
Go outside. I go outside all the time.
And can you discuss a time when you had to collaborate with others to achieve a common goal, either at work or in your personal life?
I collaborate with people every day. My clients are like my coworkers. I have to talk to them. I have to make sure that their needs are met, and we have to work together, whether it's criminal or personal injury, to get the most favorable outcomes.
Okay. How do you handle conflicts and disagreements in your relationships, whether personal or professional?
I'm very non-confrontational. I have to argue every day. I have to fight every day in a courtroom. So it's really hard for me to address conflict. So I avoid conflict by any means necessary. I'm at a place in my life where if someone brings conflict or disturbs my peace, I just let the situation go and I give it to God.
Interesting, very interesting. She's a non-confrontational person, but she's an attorney for defendants, basically. And so that's very, very interesting. That she has that type of attitude towards, what she does. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting the vibe of like she really values relationship over, like, I would say self-gain in a sense. Even though she's treating herself nicely with the car or whatever, and that's for the, we know that's for the lights, that's for the presentation. We know that. But I could tell like she values relationship. You know what I'm saying? She says she treats her clients like her friend, like friends, I think her thing is relationship. I think she's a relationship based type of woman. And she takes that relationship component of her personality and move it over to her her business or to her profession and establishes her business in that way. And again, that's what continues to get her clients. If your client feels like a friend to you, or your client feels like you are keeping it 100 with them, then they will continue to let you represent them. So I think that's where that's my assessment so far. I'm feeling like I'm feeling the relationship value thing on her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of getting. You know, I think she's very smart though. I think she's very intelligent. I think she knows how to get herself out of stuff too. I mean, I gotta keep it real now. Hey, I gotta keep it a bean, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's just keep it a bean, you know. So, and that's cool. That's cool. And she got a little, she got a little tactic. You could tell that, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely tell that because she knows when to talk, when not to talk, what to say, what not to say. So, hey, I gotta give it up to her real quick. Let's go.
Okay, and can you share a story about a time when you had to take a risk in your career or professional life, and how did it pay off?
I take risks every day, and they all pay off, and that's whether it's a blessing or a lesson.
How do you prioritize self-care and personal well-being while pursuing your financial ambition?
Self-care is easy. I take a lot of naps. I go to the spa. I buy a lot of purses. But it's also me going to the office after my kids go to bed for hours. It's me going to bed on time. It's me managing and reviewing my finances. Personally, self-care goes hand in hand with success.
This is the second time she talked about taking naps. Earlier, she said something about deep breaths, take long naps. She said it again. All right. So let's keep that in mind. She keep talking about these naps now. Let's go.
Okay. Can you discuss a time when you had to adapt to a major change in your work or personal life and how you managed it?
Well, of course, COVID, definitely, we all had to adjust to that. But specifically as a trial attorney, it was hard when my kids were in school right next to me and I was in Zoom court, and never leaving the house was definitely crazy. But one good thing about that is that everybody knows I love Zoom court.
How do you maintain a strong support system of friends and mentors to help you navigate your career and personal life?
I mean, it's just simple. I just treat people right and put God first.
Can you share a story about a time when you had to overcome a professional or personal setback and how you turned it into an opportunity for growth?
Well, when I separated from my daughter's father, it was tough. And I'm not saying anything bad about him or anything. It was just a necessary separation that really allowed me to shift and focus and really move into one of the best seasons of my life. To this day, I really haven't experienced a professional setback, just, learning and growing pains.
That is what's up. I gotta give her some love on that now. I gotta give her a little bit of it. Even though she said earlier, but baby daddy a little crazy. Next question, right? When it came back up, even though she answers questions directly, man. If you listen to her talk, if you listen to the questions and you listen to her responses, she answers the question and that's it. She don't give you no extra. She don't fluff it. She give you the exact answer, okay? She's mentioned her child's father in the separation, but she did not bad mouth him not one time, because she know if you bad mouth a crazy person that you used to involve yourself with, it exposes how you was at that time. You may have been a little bit on the crazy side too. At that time, not now, but at that time, you love the thrill and the adventure of a crazy girl. You know what I'm saying? But her way of talking about this is super dope to me. I think it's I think she is on point right now. Okay, I got to be honest with it. I got to be fair. I got to be fair. You know, fellas, I got to be fair, man. You know what I'm saying? She ain't saying nothing crazy about her dude, her ex dude. It was a bad experience. It was a necessary breakup. Boom, but it didn't set me back from anything. I progressed afterwards. Okay, bam. And who's to say that my man has not progressed to himself? Like whatever she defined as crazy, what if he's in the place where he has grown into the man he's supposed to be, or he wants to be for himself? That's fine too. You know, you can't. It's not always about. You can't do everything together with people. Man, sometimes you gotta. Sometimes to grow means to go. Okay. Sometimes to grow means to go. And a lot of people stay in relationships way too long, and they know they need to get out of them. You want to grow, but you keep staying where you're at. You're not going to progress. You got to go. I'm a witness. Trust me. I got you. All right. Let's continue. It's almost over. Let's continue.
To this day, I really haven't experienced a professional setback. Just, learning and growing pains.
How do you handle the pressures and demands of your career while maintaining and fulfilling social life?
I said this a few times, but really, all jokes aside, take naps.
Can you discuss a time when you...
This is the third time she said take nap. Why? Let's go.
Had to make sacrifices in your personal life.
Just, learning and growing pains.
How do you handle the pressures and demands of your career while maintaining and fulfilling social life?
I said this a few times, but really, all jokes aside, take naps.
Can you discuss a time when you had to make sacrifices in your personal life for the sake of your career and how you manage those trade-offs?
I really love to travel, but over the past months, I've definitely taken a break to focus on my clients, my professional growth, and my personal life. I've had to tell a lot of my friends no, and even though it feels like I'm missing out, not going places, I understand that it's a sacrifice, and I definitely know it's going to pay off.
Okay, and how do you ensure that your personal relationships remain strong and fulfilling despite the demands of your professional life?
That's easy for me too, because I'm a Pisces. My heart is big. I love hard. I believe relationships are more valuable than any amount of money. Relationships definitely put your name and your body in rooms that money can't.
Why did she say take naps over and over and over again? Like she said it like 3 times. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I still have to work on this too. Is that in our society, one of the things that America keeps us doing is working. And I'm talking about all the time. And I'm talking about working for various reasons: to survive, working to provide, working for greed, working for opportunity, just working. And what happens in the midst of that when you are working that much? You don't get no rest. You don't get any rest. And I'm telling you, hearing her say take naps 3 times, deep breaths, take naps. The only thing that comes to my mind is Dick Gregory when he talked about sleep deprivation. He talked about sleep deprivation because there is a thing that America does to us, man. They pimp us out so much. And all we do is work for them. I know, and we working for America. You know why? Because we paying taxes. When you look at your check, when you look at your gross, and then you look at your net, in between that is called taxes. You get taxed federally, statewide, county, city tax. If they do have city tax, state tax, Medicare. Listen, By the time you made $1,000, and by the time you get it in your hand, it's 825. Where's my 175 at, yo? Right? But you up all night, and you up all day. You work graveyard shift. You work, and you get a few hours of sleep. And you got children. You got to keep. If you're in a relationship, you got to make sure your partner is good. You got to do. Sleep deprivation is causing us to die early. It ain't about just diseases and all that kind of stuff. And they always report the most boogeyman statistics, like, 1 in 4 people will die from some stuff we ain't never even heard of before. When really you ain't getting no sleep. You ain't getting no sleep. You're not. You go to bed at 11 because you just got off at 11. You got to be in the next day at 8 because you doing double or whatever you're doing. And then at 11 o'clock, you get home. You're not going straight to sleep. You're not going straight to sleep. What are you doing? You up, you this, that, and other. You might snack on a little something, or you trying to wind down before you even go to sleep. By the time you go to sleep, it's 12 noon. It's 12 midnight. You know what I'm saying? And if you got children and they need you, especially younger children, they need you. Oh my God, you are going to be attentive to them. They're going to take some of that sleep. You got to put them to sleep, and then you go lay down, and then you get right back up at 6 o'clock in the morning because you got to be to work by 8. And you got to get your kids up sometimes. And if you got to get your kids up early for school or whatever, that 6 might be 5:30, 5:40, 5:15. So what is it? Sleep deprivation. They want us to be zombies out here. And the culture, the woke culture, what they have done is they put a bad stain on what woke really means. It means to be aware of something. Not to fight for rights and privileges all the time without morals and principles. It's you got to be able to make sure that you balance that and know the difference between the two. So she's saying that because she said she go to bed on time and all that. That means that she's prioritizing everything in her life to make sure that when she get up in the morning, she is ready to rock and roll. Because guess what? She got to be on point. She got a daughter. She got a man. She got a business. She's an attorney. Like, she got to be on point. So she know, in order for me to take care of myself, I need to prioritize other things to make sure that those things that I prioritize do not interrupt the things I need to do for myself. That is called balance. Now, I don't know her personally. I'm just going off this video right here. And again, if she was a fake or phony person, I would tell it off rip. But I don't think she's fake and phony to a degree. To a degree. Because I don't see that in her in innocence. I see her just being herself. The only thing I do know is that the reason why I say to a degree is because she know how to get out of some stuff. Oh, she know how to get out some stuff. You better believe she know how to get out some stuff. She know what to say to get herself out some stuff. I'm telling you. Oh, I know that for a fact. Based on how she answers these questions, yeah. So, look, I thought this was a very interesting video. Get a chance for us to get to know who she is a little bit. We all knew her just as Woody's attorney who got fired. She fired. You fired. Right? But no, man, it was a good video, man. Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate everybody showing me love. I've been getting a lot of comments. I've been getting some people emailing me and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for chiming in to the Tay-Biz TV channel. Listen, it's 4th of July. Go ahead, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your peoples. I'll see you in a minute.